Hello, dear some straight gamers, and welcome to this show in which I try to talk about issues regarding the LGBTQI plus community within the community of gaming in general. This is kind of a show in which I'll try to be as gentle as possible and, talk to you without wanting to be abrasive or anything at all like that. However, I need to make a disclaimer. This show is for adults. This show is all about adult content. And that means compassion, empathy, sympathy, and showing a great deal of diversity, inclusivity, and open-mindedness. So just so you know, be warned, okay? Right, today I want to talk to you about being an ally, because an awful lot of people truly and genuinely want to be allies. And I warn you, this video may say things that you may not find pleasant, but they need to be said. Please, please, please listen to them carefully because they are important. Okay, firstly, it's wonderful that you want to be an ally. It really is fantastic. And we like having our allies. We like having people who are not like us, who will help us and want to understand us and want to be there for us and talk about us and bring people and make people understand that, the preconceptions, the prejudices are just that, preconceptions and prejudices that have no place in our society. That's wonderful, and it is truly appreciated. Okay, having said that, we decide what is a good ally or not. Because if you want to be an ally, but there aren't some things that you do, or there are some things that you do and shouldn't do, then you're kind of gonna be hurting us. Being an ally is not easy. Okay, and I know, because even though I am a gay man, but my experience differs vastly from other members of my community. I have no idea what it is like to be a trans person. I have no clue what it is to be non-binary. I'm too far removed. I am a cis, white-looking guy who, unless tells you I'm gay, also passes as straight. So I have a number of privileges that other members of my community do not. So I had to learn to become an ally for my friends. And that meant learning a few things, and some of them weren't easy, I tell you. One of the things that I did have to learn to do is to listen, and to listen carefully, and to think before I spoke. It's simple as that. Not to shut up. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying you should shut up. I'm saying just think before you talk, before you say anything. And listen. Just listen. It's quite a skill. And it is not as common as we may think. Listening requires a process. Listening is not just letting information come into your ears. Listening is about processing what you're hearing, to dissect it a little bit, to reflect on it, and to deal with the feelings and the emotions that whatever it is you're hearing is going to awaken in you. And sometimes it will be discomfort. Simple as that. Sometimes it will be discomfort. Now, that discomfort may not have anything to do with you. That discomfort may simply be the projected discomfort from the person that you have in front of you. It's got nothing to do with you. And you may feel uncomfortable sometimes because you may see yourself in the villainous position. And you know what? We have all been there. We have all said something that we shouldn't have said. We've all put the foot in it at some point. That's okay. Okay, that doesn't make you a bad person or a horrible human being or a bad ally, for that matter. That just makes you human. What matters is that we learn to have the awareness of understanding when we've made a mistake. And when we have, mea culpa, what can I learn from this? And you'll come back better. That is what an ally does. So if somebody says something to you that you don't agree with, what I would suggest is, rather than rebuke it, ask questions about it. Like the previous episode I was talking about, gay-only tables. If you immediately think, oh, but I feel excluded, rather than tell me, oh, but I'm you're excluded, wait, why don't you ask me why? There is always a why. There's always a what for. There is always a reason behind the actions that people do, even if they may not be apparent. Just because we can think about them, doesn't mean they are not there. Damn it, I'll be right back. Sorry. It was a parcel. Sorry about that. Where was I? Okay, yes. You may feel like, ask, don't assume that there is any automatic rejection against you. It may not have to do anything to do with you. Just ask. Just check out. And if possible, this is a little trick that I learned when I was practicing as a psychotherapist. Ask 3 times. Don't say, why? No, I don't mean that. I say, but, why don't you want this? And whoever will give you a response. Okay, but what does it mean to you that? And they will give you a response. Okay, no, I get that, but does this mean so and so and so? And they will give you a response. That third response is more likely to be closer to the most accurate response you're going to get. Because we also need to think about our answers. And to be honest with you, sometimes we will not feel comfortable telling you our answers, because we may not know you. If you're having a game for the first time with somebody and you're having a break and you ask somebody something, they may not feel completely comfortable about talking to you about those things, and that's okay too. They don't know you. They just don't know you. I don't know you. So, it's simple as that. So, seriously, if you want to be an ally, and I'm going to talk about this in forthcoming videos, but if you want to be an ally, please, 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 just try to develop that skill. Listen, reflect on what you've heard, analyze, even if it is just for a couple of seconds, how you feel about it, and ask why that person is telling you this, what is it that is leading them to say those things. And don't take it personally, because that response may have absolutely nothing to do with you. That's the kind of allies we need. That's the kind of allies that we need you to be. And if you're not that kind of ally, then don't be surprised that some of us are not going to trust you. Because you may still say the wrong thing, do the wrong thing, at the wrong time, with the wrong people. That's just the way it is. Thank you very much indeed for watching. Please do leave me your comments down there, which is absolutely appreciated. And hopefully we'll spark more videos in the not too distant future. But until the next time, I will talk to you very, very soon. Take care.